Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. So our team will be presented on topic lightning protection on telecommunication tower. So in this topic, we are going into the EMI and EMC, which is electromagnetic interference and electromagnetic compatibility. So we go first to the electromagnetic interference. As general, EMI is disruption of interference of operation in an electronic device in electromagnetic field manner. So how can we observe this? Is by switching the frequency in the radios. You can see that distortion sound like tenet, tenet, or in the television, like the distorted view. Okay, there are many types of EMI can be classified, but I'm going to classify it in the way it was created, which can be categorized into natural occurrence and man-made occurrence and man-made. Sorry. So for natural occurrence, EMI usually arise from natural phenomena such as lightning storm and solar radiation. And for man-made occurrence, it can be from the ignition system itself or cellular network or mobile phone. Okay, so in this assignment, we are going to touch about the lightning strike. Okay, as we all know, lightning strike is very dangerous to living things and non-living things. On average, a lightning strike contains approximately 50 million volts, carrying 18,000 to 20,000 amperes of current. And telecommunication towers are one of the preferential points to direct lightning strike, as the location of its location at an open area. Plus, the telecommunication towers are usually tall and high. Okay, so we go to the problem statement. Okay, as we all know, telecommunication system is very important for interaction and communication with others that is far away. We can say almost everyone, regardless the young and the old, now have a mobile phone. So telecommunication towers have high tendency for lightning strike, since it is basically a tall object and sometimes placed at the hill area. So lightning strike can be categorized into two types, which are direct and indirect strike. Direct strike is lightning that strikes on object directly. Lightning current flowing through conductor part of whole structure create high voltage difference, and it can cause significant damage towards the device, building or line itself. So for indirect lightning strikes, it happens when lightning strike hit indirectly and cause transient voltage to happen. This over voltage can be either of atmosphere origin or industrial origin. Indirect strike can be in three types: the conduction, induction, and rising from the ground. Therefore, all the communication equipment needs to be protected because the signal communication originated from the tower communication. Okay, so we go to the problem statement. Okay, as we all know, telecommunication system I can say that it is very important for everyone for today's. We can say that everyone from young to old now have a mobile phone, which must have a telecommunication system to contact with each other. So now come the lightning strike, which is the problem. Okay, lightning strike can be categorized into two types, which are direct strike and indirect strike. Okay, direct strike is lightning that strike an object directly. Lightning current flow through the conductor part of whole structure, create high voltage difference, and it can cause significant damage to the device, building, or line itself. In some cases, direct lightning strike can cause the building or the structure to get into fire. Okay, sorry, I go to the slide. Okay, this one. You can see the lightning flash direct into the antenna. Okay, and then there is indirect strike. Okay, you can see like this one is indirect strike. Okay, indirect lightning strike happens when lightning strike hit indirectly and cause transient voltage to happen. Okay, this over voltage can be either in atmospheric origin or industrial origin. Okay, indirect lightning strike can cause ground current, which when lightning hit near the area, there are very much energy dissipated surrounding the area, and this dissipated energy can electrocute a person. This is because indirect lightning strike can cause current to rise up from the ground, and in order to get stabilized, the lightning strike, the surge current will find the nearest possible way for it to go back into the ground, which means to get stabilized. Okay, how come this become a problem to us is because telecommunication towers have high tendency for lightning to strike, since it is basically a tall object and sometimes placed at the hill area. Therefore, all communication equipment needs to be protected because the signal communication originated from the tower communication. So we want to protect our telecommunication tower from getting struck by the lightning. Okay, so now we go to the solution part.
Okay. So for the solution, we apply conventional lightning protection, combination of Franklin rods and Faraday cage method. This method is used for direct strike. The system starts from air termination system. Using an air termination rod, it provides protection zone for the structure. For high tower structure like the telco tower, it is suitable to use this method. Lightning strike will draw the rod first, as it placed at the most reachable by the lightning in purpose to protect from reach other equipment. Next is the Faraday cage method. The idea of this method is distribute the electromagnetic radiation around the exterior. This is suitable the building structure. For practical down conductor is used around the structure. So this is the diagram. It's basically the idea of conventional lightning protection. We can see the air termination rod where lightning will strike the first, and then the surge voltage will dissipate equally down the conductor towards earth termination rod. For the indirect strike, surge protection device is the choice. It is designed to limit transient over voltage at atmospheric origin and divert current waves to earth. The main concern of SPD is to protect the electrical and electronic devices from overvoltage. A surge protector attempts to limit the voltage supply to an electrical device by blocking or shorting to ground any unwanted voltage that above safe limit. Next is the earthing system. It provides pass as protective conductor for fault current to flow to earth. So next is the earthing system. It provides path as protective conductor for fault current to flow to earth. So this is the diagram.
Mobile networks provider face higher equipment costs as the demand for expanded coverage areas and network speed increase. Increasing network capacities and speed across 4G and 3G network is required in order to remain competitive in mobile provider space. With this comes an increase in equipment density and complexity in cell sites. Because many towers are in remote locations and are often the tallest thing in the area, they are the prime target for lightning strikes. A lightning strike to a cell tower is easily one of the most expensive prospects for a cellular carrier because it's not only can damage and take equipment offline, it creates downtime which lead to angry customer. Our target market for this solution is mainly for mobile network provider. However, it also applicable for power grid or any other tall structure. Company unique value proposition. First, Lightning Protection System (LPS) Sendirian Berhad. Lightning Protection System (LPS) Sendirian Berhad was established in 1995 from a lightning protection trading house with provision of consultancy service. LPS ventured into designing and manufacturing of its own surge protective device. In 2006, LPS achieved 9001 certification with the design product LPS Surge Protective Device and EI Electrically Isolated Lightning Protection System. Custom-made system also available once requested. Next, Abri PT Limited, a manufacturer of lightning protection system, together with a team of combined experience of more than 50 years, have extensive knowledge of the current standard series, IEC 62305, which is recognized by all leading European and Asian companies. It is known in the modern world today that air termination system, down conductors, and earth termination system. They adopt the IEC 62305 standard, which are harmonized in Asia, and this series of standard. And this series of standards is internationally approved. Their product is IEC 62305 Franklin Rod and infrared cage, the most cost-effective and grounding solution and comprehensive earthing design service. Next, we have LV Control Sendirian Berhad. LV Control is one-stop lightning protection and nuisance tripping specialist center. They source and identify and propose high-quality products that meet customer requirement and expectation. LV Control design, invent, patent, and manufacture dual surge protection devices and dual RCCB with auto reset system. Let's compare all three companies that we see. LPS Sendirian Berhad include LPS Sendirian Berhad offer surge protection device, bipolar air terminal, and earthing solution with design and installation included. For ABRE PTE Limited, they offer Franklin Rod and Faraday cage for lightning protection system and earthing solution, which include design, installation, and testing. For LV Control Sendirian Berhad, they offer surge protection device, Franklin Rod, bipolar air terminal, and this is for a lightning protection system. And for earthing solution, they can install and test. They can do installation and testing.
So for the summary, electrical and electronic device system can damage by direct or indirect strikes. Electromagnetic interference emitted when these kinds of energy propagated through three main ways, either radiation, inductive coupling, or conduction. These three ways will affect the devices. So when the lightning strike, whether direct or indirect, it will produce surge voltage that could damage electrical or electronic device when it exceeds their maximum capacity. As we know, some devices are designed to have self-protection from this situation occur, but lightning strike could still damage the component due to high intensities. So from that, some company come out their solution by manufacture and design lightning protection system. So this system consists of three components, which are surge protection, lightning protection, and earthing solution. By these three, it will be the greatest and achievable solution for the lightning strike. As for that, lightning protection will attract the lightning strike and make the current to safely discharge to the ground. For the most important and play the big role in this system was the earthing system. It must be designed specifically and safely to avoid from any negative situation occur. This to protect those devices in the buildings if still there is surge occur within the circuit. So that's all from us. Thank you.